Hey guys, so today I picked up an air fryer, and this was an air fryer that really interested me because the person said that the basket was damaged, but they didn't say it was cracked. And I've been looking for an air fryer because I've been trying to stay away from deep fried foods, and I had a deep fryer around here, but I figured, well, don't use it. Don't fry things in vegetable oil. Don't deep fry. Air fryer, convection oven would be the best. So when I saw it, I thought, well, they said it's a little broken, but it has something to do with the handle. Oh, maybe I can find a replacement handle. Maybe I can figure it out. They said that they dropped it and it just wasn't sitting in right. So this is, let me show you guys this. One moment. Okay. So this is what I picked up. It is the HD 9230. And the part that is bent is actually this part right here. So if you look at my community page, you can see that this side on the right hand side is a little lower than the left hand side, and you can also see there's a little scratches. So what I did is I was really impulsive, and my butt decided to grab a hammer out and started pounding the thing. That didn't work out. And then I grabbed some pliers and tried to manually, put it back into position. And that didn't work. I ended up scratching it. So you see on the left hand side, you see all the scratches? Yeah, now I have scratches on the right hand side. That's deeper gouges. Thankfully, it doesn't look like, it looks like it's at that lip area. But the whole point of this is that you see on this image, it goes into a track. And because it's not perfectly inside of the track, although it slips in, it's not, it doesn't seem like it can go all the way in. So there is a little bit of crack, but it is definitely still usable. And it irks me because while I'm looking for this part, I can't buy replacement part. Yeah, no, seriously. And then if I try to find, let's see if I can pull this up over here. If I try to find the replacement part, or this specific part itself, okay, see? So the basket, you can see how the basket slides inside, right? So the reason, like I said, the reason why it's not going in all the way is because one side is bent. The basket itself, oh, let me see if I can find the price. Not this part, but like, look at this freaking thing. Because this is no longer made by the manufacturer, it's looking kind of pricey over here. But it looks like, oh wait, actually, does this work? Would this fit in? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is the same one. HD 9980. I don't want to risk it. But when I was looking for the specific one, and it doesn't look like I can pull it up, they wanted like $60 for the freaking replacement basket. Yeah, see, so this is, I gotta get the bottom part, this like icky part. Right now, in case you're wondering what that sound is, it's the sound of the dishwasher going. And it just pisses me off a little about how expensive these replacement baskets are. I know they'll probably say, well, Erica, what can you expect? People normally don't drop this kind of stuff, but yeah, I can't pull it up for you guys, but I saw the replacement part for one of the similar models was about $60. Let me see if I can find it. So we're looking for the air fryer right here. So let's look at this one. I mean, they look all kind of like the same, right? Okay, see? So like this basket alone is like $45. And if you type in the price for this, let's see how much this model is. It looks like I can buy the device, the air fryer itself, for about $83. So half of the price is just the price of the frickin' basket. Where is that? Yeah, you see it? $45 for the basket, straight from the retailer. I mean, straight from the manufacturer. That sucks. Let's see. How much should they sell it on? Okay, never mind, never mind. Okay, but still, I think that's kind of pricey. $45 for a piece of plastic? Okay, now it's not a plastic, it's like a pan. But I mean, yeah, I just... And then, or look at this little healthy cook basket, $50. So I just need to get this replacement, but like I said, I don't know if this specific one fits into the one that I have, and even if it does, I don't really want to pay $45 for the replacement basket. Ugh. See, it just like kind of adds up. So, anyway, I just wanted to make this little ranty video about this because it was just, it just kind of blew my mind. I was like, oh, so the one that I specifically have, I can't find the part for it. Where is it? Yeah. I'm sure it's a good fryer. Okay, so look, it looked like the suggested... Wait, is that the same one? 9230? HD... Yep, HD 9230. So that's the one I have right here. The dials look... Do the dials look different? Slightly. Oh no, it's the same. My bad. Yeah, it has this little picture of a chicken on the side. It looks like it might be a sticker. But yeah, it's just like, oh, I wish that little basket was cheaper. Let me look what you guys are saying. I don't know how to fix it. Like, I kind of want to bend it back into place, but from what I was reading, people were saying that you would need to heat it up. And I really don't feel comfortable heating up a plastic pan by itself like that. Can't you just buy it and then if it does fit, return it? Ah. Hold on. Dang it. Yeah, you can remove the plastic. Yeah, it's like I was thinking like I just want to put it on a burner and just go hammer time at the frickin' thing. But it's not, I can't treat it really like a frying pan. I don't want to treat it like a frying pan either. And it's just like, I'm afraid like if I heat it up, right? If I heat it up wrong, I'm going to start, because it's a very small, you guys can look at it over here. It is a very small area that I have to heat up. And I guess I could get a lighter or something. Actually, a lighter wouldn't even be enough surface area. Yeah, I don't know how this would work. I guess I'd put it upside down underneath a gas burner, but that looks like some, I'm afraid it could be like something like Darwin's Award over here. Where I have this contraption over the burner and then I'm afraid the thing will go on fire or something because there's grease inside, right? So probably not the best idea to... Or there might be grease in there. I'm gonna put the whole metal thing inside of the dishwasher. So right now, because I am limited space in the dishwasher, I have the basket part, in the dishwasher, but this big hunk of metal that's not a flush, that one, yeah, that needs to go in the dishwasher next. I tried to bend it back on hand. I tried to. And all I did was gouge it. Maybe I need bigger muscles, but I was hammering it, I was trying to bend it back, and the only thing that bent back was my tool. It was not, or the paint was coming off. It was actually not the metal itself. Like this thing, I thought it was going to be pretty damn easy to bend back. It's not. I thought it was going to be like a keychain metal or something, but I don't know what it's made out of. It's pretty hefty stuff. Hammer it with a piece of wood. Yeah. I kind of want to ask, like, Paul, I know you have a lot more tools than you do handiwork. Can you figure a way to bend this thing or hammer this thing flat out so I could use it? No, I use one of those. Okay, let me see. So I use the JP toolkit. Let's see. I don't think JP's in my stream, but I use the handy dandy toolkit. And let's see, pink tool set. I'm not very good with my tools, so I'm just gonna link it over here. Okay. Where is the JP toolkit? Okay, this looks like the JP toolkit. I think it's this is another brand, but okay. So I used. Hold up. So I use this one. You see this one right here on the top, right above the hammer? That one, I use that, and then I also use the pliers. I know you guys can't see my mouse, but I use the thing over the hammer. That one that looks like you can pull teeth out, and then I use the pliers, and that didn't work. And I used the hammer itself, and that didn't work. So Lewis was on the phone, and I was hammering away, sounding like I was trying to, you know, I was trying to get attention, but I'm like, no, I'm just trying to hammer this air fryer thing back. I wanna repair it, but it seems like I said it's air fryer 1, Erica 0 right now. Yeah, I know. Now I know. Pliers wrapped in the towel to protect the scratching metal. So if you guys ever do that, right, with against a pan, or just don't be like me, you know, use a towel or something. My freaking dumbass didn't do it, and I scratched it. Yeah. So this is, I mean, this is what I have around the house. Much bigger pliers. Let me think. What do I have? I only have like. Oh wait, what's that stuff that I have? I have a channel lock pliers around the house. You think this would work? Channel lock? Like, I could use this. You think this would work? With I mean, you know, that's from working on the sink, right? I mean, that's the only bigger pliers I have in this apartment. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I want to fix it and just get it straight, because I think it's so easy to do, right? It's like, how hard could it be? But I tried it, and it just, like, this little thing is just trolling me. I've never had it where I try to bend something back down and I'm using all these tools, and then when I'm doing it, it's like the only thing that's, like, moving is the paint scraping off, and I'm like, gosh. It doesn't even look that big. Stick bent in drawer jam and push on pan. Okay. Well, okay. Push on the pan. I gotta figure something out on that thing. I think it's such an easy fix. Again, all I need is this side to go a little bit more up, and then it should go flush all the way. So because it's not all the way in flush, this is what's happening here. See that? Yeah, I literally got home and I just put my stuff on the ground, and I was like, I want to figure out what's going on with this this air fryer. So the basket works, the mechanism works. It's really just this metal part that's throwing me a little off. So who knows? Okay, so I think maybe later today or maybe tomorrow. I don't really want it. I kind of want to do a stream, but I kind of don't want to do a stream, because I think, like, if I do it, I'd be like, oh my gosh, here's Erica using all the freaking tools she has with the little towel, trying to get this thing straight. And yeah. Thank you, Tarman. You know what? I think yeah, I think I'm gonna just do it myself, and if not, I'll just have to be like, excuse me, Paul, I know you're really good with tools. Can you figure out how to straighten this part? Yeah. I remember my butter knife stream. Do you guys remember that? I was fixing, I was putting in a outlet cover with my butter knife, and this was before the JP Pink toolkit. I was, I was confident about it. I was like, I'm not going to stick the butter knife in the outlet at all. I just used it like a little flathead screwdriver. And as much as people were like, oh my gosh, I was confident in it. I was like, just use the tip of a butter knife. I'm not rushing or anything like that. I can easily tighten 2 screws in. So, yeah. So sometimes it's like when I try to repair things, it's pretty, yeah, I don't know. It's like I have a good intention about it, but sometimes it's like people could watch it and be like, "Oh my goodness, what is this chick doing?" Yeah. The other thing, like, so yeah, for frying pans, they say if you want to straighten out a frying pan that warped, you need to do heat. You need to put on low heat for about 7 to 10 minutes, and then when you soften the metal, then you can bend it in place or you can hammer it in place. And I think, I guess if you heat metal, it gets a little softer. But again, I don't really want to put this upside down on a burner to do it that way. I mean, the metal is, as flimsy as this thing looks, it's actually pretty strong. I don't know what the metal is, too. Aluminum? Who knows? Who knows? But, yeah, this is not like wimpy metal. It's not paper thin too. It looks kind of paper thin here, but it's really not too paper thin. You got 3 alerts? What's my 3 alerts? You could put it on a flat surface and hammer the lid. Yeah, I actually did try to hammer it myself, and I felt like my hammer wasn't doing anything. I have 3 alerts on YouTube? Oh. Yeah, it's probably my, it's probably comments or something like that. That's all. Yeah, so anyway, so the coating, in case you guys are wondering about me flaking the coating off a little, according to Philips, they said that yes, if you do have some coating being damaged, whether you accidentally scratched it or you, or some damage, don't worry, all the materials in your Philips air fryer is food safe. So I'm kind of thinking like, okay, well, I'll trust them. And like the scratching that happened where it's visible, it's really small. So I'm not too worried about that. Plus, it's not the place where I eat it. It's actually the oil collection pan. So how this thing, where I put the food is inside of this thing. Okay, let me show you guys. Yeah, so I put it inside of this metal part over here, and then the part that got bent is where all the oil drips underneath. So I'm not too worried about it, this whole carcinogenic stuff, but it just sucks. I never realized like how pricey this freaking one piece is. And yeah, it's just irks me a little. I can't really let's see over here. Yeah, see here, look. See, this one over here is $70. This one, the ones that are in stock is like $59. Can't use that. I can't use that. This one looks like it could fit, but I'm not too sure. But it's out of stock. I mean, it's discontinued. So anyway, yeah, I just wish I could get the freaking manufacturer parts. I know like some people, they talk about getting like parts, and if they can't find parts and they can't fix things, like, yeah, it's just like I don't even have the option. Like if I try it out, and I am planning to try it out tomorrow, I do have some frozen French fries inside of the the freezer that I want to eat. I had it in the freezer, and I haven't gotten around to cooking them. I was planning to deep fry them, and then I thought, nah, I don't want to deep fry them. And the thing about fast food right now is, if I go out to, let's say, McDonald's or any fast food place and get French fries, by the time I get home, because we can't eat inside of these, because we can't eat at restaurants right now, I believe. At least not fast food restaurants. At least that's what I've seen. I will have to bring it back home or eat on the street, and people don't like other people, without their face mask on the street. So by the time I bring it home, even if it's only a 10-minute walk away, my fries will get soggy. So that is why I kind of thought, well, if I feel like eating French fries, it's best that I make this stuff at home. And I can use all the Heinz ketchup I want to my heart's content. Nobody can judge me. And yeah, like, wow, geez. But anyway, so that's what I plan to do with the deep fryer when I get everything all cleaned up and everything. So I'll see how it works with that little gap open tomorrow. I heard it's still usable. I don't know how much of a difference it makes having that little air gap out. Someone did mention, use duct tape and just you can seal the air that way. That is an option. However, I don't want to keep using, resticking a new strip of duct tape whenever I use it. Yeah, the thing is that, like, most people, they won't have to worry about, I imagine, dropping the basket. But in the event that it does, right, and you want to get replacement parts, it really sucks if you can't find it. I can't even find the same exact model. The H2, what was it? Oh my goodness, I forgot the number of it. H2930, I believe. Yeah, this is mine. Like, I can't find the replacement basket by itself in the secondhand market. And that's kind of, like, strange to me, because you would think, with all the air fryers they have, maybe they would have just standardized this stuff. And they would say, okay, we're going to use the same basket for all of these air fryers. So in the event that you shatter it or you drop it, you don't have to feel like you have to buy a new one if you can't find a replacement part. So yeah, Philips is actually seems to be one of the better known brands for air fryers. I know Instapot, I have an Instapot, I use it every single week, by the way. Look at this. So the Instapot air fryer, it isn't that good. From what I was reading, they said that it bubbles up. See, like this kind of stuff. So I actually thought about getting the dual crisp air fryer for the Instapot, and that way I wouldn't have to get a standalone. But it looks kind of cheap, and I just thought to myself, I think this thing is like $99. So I can't justify me buying a $99 air fryer when I only anticipate air frying maybe once every couple months. Like, actually, no, I would be using it more because I am trying to eat more pork belly. So let's see this. How much is the air fryer itself? So I just use my Instapot for making stew every week. I don't use it. Okay, so it's $80. Okay, my bad. It's not $99. It's $80 for this stuff. I'm not liking the idea of this thing possibly being a piece of crap over here. And this person, like I said, wasn't the only person. Some people said they only used it 8 to 10 times for air frying, and then 3 to 4 times pressure cooking and then the coating's stripping off. Frickin' sucks. I put a screw on my coffee machine on Vix. Okay, so let me read what you guys are saying over here. Put it on us upside down on a firm surface. Use a piece of hammer to lean on the bend. Oh, that's a good idea, Anya. Yeah, I gotta do this in daytime. You better, you do it at like 9 p.m. at night. People are like, what the beep's going on? Does it even turn on when the thing... I haven't turned it on yet, so I have no idea. Hey, Jim. So, Jim, just to bring you up on speed. So, I picked up this air fryer today, and I've been looking for an air fryer because I wanted to fry things without using oil. So, you can achieve the same thing in a convection oven. When I picked it up, the person told me that they dropped the basket and it wasn't flush. So I thought, oh, well, let me see if there's a chip inside or something like that. I found out that the lip over here, you see on the right-hand side, it's bent. So I used a hammer and I used pliers, and my dumb ass didn't use a towel, so I gouged the metal out. Thankfully, it seems that it's food safe according to Philips. But yeah, I was just making a stream telling people that I can't even, even if I wanted to buy a replacement basket, I can't buy the replacement basket of this thing. Crazy. Just discontinued. Philips makes a whole bunch of air fryers. However, the problem is that it doesn't seem like their air fryer baskets are consistent with the product line. Each product that's released, so... like when you use a Vitamix, you know how like some things are like the same across, like the tamper's the same for all the Vitamixes, like the lid, the blender thing, the blender container. Like, yeah, you got the shorter size and you got the bigger size, but even if you change like the base, they all seem to be kind of interchangeable. I was hoping that the air basket would be interchangeable. Unfortunately, it's not. So because... What is that? Food? What? No, did you order food?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Now I was wondering, like, is there a delivery or something? Yeah. So, this is the product line. Looks like influencer got some food. Let's see over here. Philips. We got the air fryer collection. See, so they make like a whole bunch of air fryers. And they've come out with a bunch of them. Not just this one, but they've had several ones, and it's just... It sucks because it seems like once they discontinue it, I can't buy that same specific air fryer basket. Yeah, like I said, I wish they made it interchangeable, because if it was interchangeable, if you had an older model, like, you would think like, okay, I'm just gonna use the basic same basket, even if it was $50 or $60, which I think is kind of crazy for a piece of plastic and a little metal thing, but it is what it is. The not having the option kind of really sucks. So it seems like bending it is going to be pretty easy. I will use that channel lock and try my luck on it, and yeah, but that metal was surprisingly strong. Yeah, no, I bent metals before in my life, and that one I was like, oh my goodness, this is some durable freaking metal. I know. I'm actually, yeah. She could do it. Right now I am soaking the thing to, Right now I have the basket inside of the dishwasher, and then the part that's bent, it's actually soaking in the sink with Dawn. Oh, put my produce in the stand and use of his hot air solder stations to heat this stuff. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you. Huh? No, can you come over here? I want to ask you if you think this would work. Huh? No, it's not a ThinkPad. Okay, so I have this little air fryer thing, and this is the metal part, and it's bent. So I need to heat this up. So Anya said, "Well, can I use one of your hot air solder stations to heat it up? You think you can heat up the metal enough so I could use some pliers and bend it back?"
You need 3,000 degrees, not 600, not 500.
You sure?
Mine goes up to 500 degrees. You need 3,000 or 2,000.
Oh, okay. How come you don't have a super heat one? Why don't you get the 3,000 one?
Because then all the MacBooks would melt, and trust me, as much as I would like to see that happen, my customers wouldn't be happy. I would love to see a MacBook melt into
Wait,
a pile
what did you mean then? What
shit.
did you mean? Because I thought you just wanted me to use it like you know what he does with the boards, and he uses his hot air or whatever thingy-majingy on it to heat up stuff. I was thinking maybe I could just use it like a blow dry. Oh, cooked stuff in the pan and utilizing the... Oh!
Did you see Blackberry?
Huh?
She's looking at you. She wants attention. Blackberry. Why is she ignoring you a little bit?
Oh man, I was really hoping that hot air station would work.
Are you kidding?
What? I was thinking, you could blow dry it. I can grab the pliers out, the channel lock pliers out, because that's the biggest pliers I have in this apartment. And then maybe we could do a great, wonderful stream about who's gonna win out. Is it gonna be the air fryer container, or is it gonna be us? Yeah, I have a good feeling. Who knows? So, I just need to get it straight. I feel like if I got it straight, I would be very happy about it. But I got a blow dryer, but it definitely doesn't go that hot. I know it doesn't go that hot because it doesn't burn my skin off. And I need it to get really hot. It seems to. I don't know. I'm gonna use some stronger pliers and try to bend it back into place. And I can't imagine getting anything bigger than a channel lock pliers. But anyway, let me pull this up. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this stuff. This stuff is, I wish they had parts. Compact collection, up to 2 portions. See, to me, they kind of look like they're all about the same size, but I guess not. See, oh yeah, see? So you put your food in the basket, and then that metal part that's bent, that goes into the air fryer. So again, because it's bent in that one corner, it cannot go all the way in. And what I'm planning to do is... Ooh, I could maybe... Oh, maybe I can heat up some... What could I put in there besides pork belly? I could put bacon in there, but I don't eat bacon. Just because I'm watching my sodium, that's it. I could put french fries in there. I could put in... I don't know, whatever you use with the air fryer. Look, some people actually make cakes in there. What? Oh, chicken wings. Yeah, chicken wings, I could do that. Brownies? I don't know how I feel about putting brownies in that air fryer, but... Yeah. See, so you can put it in the dishwasher. Clean the basket in 90 seconds or less. Yeah, I'm thinking about just giving it to Paul Esteban. CL said, have Lewis work out to the point he can bend it into shape with his bare hands. Before he gets to that bend it into shape, he's gonna break my MacBook in half first. Yeah, I thought about it. I do have a little lighter. I thought about it, but I'm afraid that, who knows, maybe it'll light on fire and then it'll just get engulfed in the flames. I don't know. It's just like I kind of think
Can
about
you
it
light your
that way.
MacBook on fire and watch it get engulfed in the flames?
No. Why would you want to light my MacBook on fire?
Because it's a MacBook.
You can't just hate my MacBook because it's a MacBook, though.
Says who? Is there a law?
Huh?
Is there a law against hating MacBooks for being MacBooks?
You just hating hard.
You want to come to my test drive tomorrow, Erica?
For what?
Model Y?
Yeah, sure. Where is it at?
Yeah, my martial arts class.
Are you going before or after?
Yeah.
Oh. So I'll go to your martial arts thing, too?
If you want.
What's it? Yeah, so, Lewis is gonna be test driving, Tesla tomorrow. What time is your test drive appointment?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, okay. How far is the test drive place from your martial arts person?
I don't know.
Okay.
Same neighborhood.
Yeah. Nothing you have can heat up the thing hot enough to make a difference. Yeah, he's looking into getting a Tesla. But the thing that I'm concerned about is parking, because in New York, you don't have street parking. If you do, it's very hard to get, and our neighborhood is not a safe neighborhood.
Get an apartment that has a parking space.
You would have to move into an apartment with a parking structure.
Yep. Good night.
Yeah, but that's going to be significantly more expensive than this apartment. You're going to be looking at like $4,000, $5,000 apartment.
Good thing I'm dating a sugar mama.
Sugar mama.
Sugar mama.
Blackberry, I didn't know you were that rich. Blackberry the cat. Yeah, won't you need a charging station for that car? I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
I'll build one.
How are you going to build it? No, seriously, where would you put the charging station? Because we don't even have a like, if you got one for here, you don't have one. You don't have the space for it. You visit it? I'm a little confused. I mean, like, even if you get a traditional parking space that's covered, it's like you would have to get one of those charging parking stations unless you install it at the structure, or you park your car to...
You don't build an oil well next to your parking spot. You go to the machine that gives you gasoline.
So you would drive your car to charge it to a certain space and then park it at the parking structure. Correct? How long does it take to charge a Tesla? Extension the cool window. You know what? The no-see-ums are gone. The great no-see-um battle seems to be gone for now, but here's a problem. No-see-um breeding season is in summer. Like, I heard that's like the worst freaking time, so I'm expecting the no-see-ums to be out again during summertime. I don't want one. I don't want those no-see-ums. It's been great not seeing those no-see-ums around. I finally got rid of those no-see-ums, and they're probably going to come back. Just because they're outside of this. They're around the area. Like, when we come home late at night, I see no-see-ums on the ground floor of the building just trying to get in. So, yeah, I think, like, yeah, so parking in New York, your parking situation, it's really tough. That's why most New Yorkers don't have cars, right? You don't have space to park anything. And if you want to get a parking space, you're looking at anywhere from like $400 to $700 a month just simply for that parking spot. So.
Erica has more money than Mama Kathy.
Oh, hell no.
Mama Erica.
No way. Why don't you have your millionaire influencer cat help you out, huh? Handsome.
He loses money and subscribers in every video he's featured in.
Handsome? You just didn't give him a chance. He was part of your AMA today. But you blocked away his handsome face, so people didn't get to see him.
AMA did worse than usual because he was in it.
Because you were blocking him.
He was in it.
Look at that guy. He's just being such a hater about Oreo. Oreo needs to get more fans, but it's hard because someone's big head keeps blocking him. There's 5 times more cars than parking space in New York. Yeah.
It's almost like it means to leave. Erica, you need the car in order to leave, unless you'd like to leave here on a Yuba, on the back of the Yuba.
No, I mean like you can leave here on a plane. You can leave here on a subway. You can leave here, in a car.
Fuck that.
Or in a moving car. You don't need to buy a car just to.
I'm not buying.
Leasing a car, but then you still have to pay for your parking space. And the parking space adds up. Like, yeah, it might seem like, oh, it's $400 or $700, but it adds up really quickly.
Or a plane where I have to wait, or someone tells me at this time go here. I want to explore the country on my own. I want to have my nice midlife crisis drive around the country.
Yeah, he's calling it his midlife crisis. Does it have a flat roof? Nobody knows how the roof looks like. I mean, if it's anything like the construction around this building, I would not trust it to have any.
Plane thing. Listen, I said I wanted to get my license to fly a Cessna 402. You were the one who was like, no, who said no.
Yeah, cause what? I
want a license to fly a Cessna 402. That would a midlife crisis fly around the country would be nice.
Yeah. So yeah, drive around the country in a Tesla with an electric car. So I just think like.
You look for reasons to be negative about everything.
No, I'm not being negative. I'm thinking logistics here. Like you would have to get. I don't even know where to get parking nearby where we live.
That's part of the journey to figure it out. Also, I don't need parking near where I live.
How are you gonna? You're gonna park in Manhattan?
I park it where there's parking, and I ride my bike to where there's parking.
But you would keep the bike in the car? Because, like, let's say if you find parking 2 miles away from where we live. How are you going to get home? Walk home or bike home? Or?
Bike home.
So you're going to keep the bike inside of the car?
No.
I'm not understanding it, because how can you...
You aren't at all.
Huh?
You aren't at all.
Yeah, because you said you're going to park the car and then you're going to bike home. So that implies you either bring the bike on top of the car or you bring the bike inside of the trunk of the car.
How do I have my bike locked downstairs?
Huh?
How does my bike lock downstairs?
You just bike it down in front?
And then I lock it to something.
Yeah.
There you go.
But you cannot assume that you're always going to be able to find parking in the same exact area all the time. Like I said, what if you have to find parking 2 miles away from where we live? You're going to have to walk back home.
No, you don't. You ride the bike.
Is there something I'm not checking,
You're
you guys?
something that's so fundamentally, blatantly obvious, it's driving me crazy.
If you drive a car, if you want to ride your bike home, you need to bring the bike in your car so you can park the car and then you get the bike out of the car to bring it back home. Because you're telling me you're going to drive the car, park somewhere, and then bike home, right? Unless you're going to be talking to me about the Beaky. Are you going to be riding a Beaky back home? Is that what you're planning to do?
You lock the bike next to the place you park your car. You make your trip with your car, you return to that spot, you park your car again, and then you ride your bike home.
Say that once more.
I can't give up.
I'm a little slow, but just say it once more.
Wherever you park the car, you can lock the bike there. The bike does not have to go inside the car. That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, so you're saying wherever you park the car, park the bike over there. But like I'm telling you, you cannot expect that you're going to find a parking space in the same exact place unless you get, like, if you want to do street parking, it's not going to be a possibility.
There are places where there's parking spots available all the time. Just nobody really wants to walk around.
But then if you don't feel comfortable parking in that area, if most people don't feel comfortable parking around that area, why would you feel comfortable parking a Tesla over there? No, he's not saying put the bike on the car. He's saying park the bike where the car is and then unlock the bike and then drive back home. But what I'm saying is that if you're planning to do street parking, you cannot expect to find parking in the same exact space or area. But if you do rent a parking spot, then yes, it is doable. Like if you have a parking structure, but then you would have to pay for the parking place for your bike possibly as well as the car, and that's doubly.
Erica's afraid that if I get a car and travel the country, I'm going to meet her hot cousin or something.
No, you can find street parking in New York. There is things. It's just a pain in the ass to find it. Like everybody is trying to get their parking. Like say if they're going to work, and they want to go back home so they can get their parking spot. Nah, the bike cannot go on the car because the bike's super heavy. I can't imagine. Like this is not unless you use like one of those really light cars. But yeah, you know what? You could do that. You could just keep the bike on top of the car, like get one of those pedal bikes, and then pedal back home. Not like electric bike, but a regular bike. You could do that. There's an option. New York City sounds like hell. New York City is a very congested area, so, and then you gotta watch your back, for sure.
I don't.
You don't want your back because, you know, you're pretty safe.
Erica has a reason that she has to watch her back that I don't, and I feel very bad that she has to.
Yeah, because he's on an electric bike, so he doesn't have.
That's not the reason, unfortunately.
Well, you don't really walk around too much around the neighborhood. I walk around the neighborhood way more than you do.
That's not it either.
So yeah, you can speed away from danger. Versus me, I take the subway and I walk around to grab groceries and then just.
I told you to get a motorized scooter so you could speed away from danger.
But I don't want to get a motorized scooter because I'm afraid that what's going to happen is the motorized scooter could explode. And then I don't feel comfortable keeping these kind of lithium or whatever batteries for inside of the apartment. Like I would have to charge it, and I really don't want to have another unit pack power kind
You're
of.
a pile of worry.
It's just like that's the thing. Like I don't wanna have that kind of electric scooter. Like I know people would probably say I'm paranoid here, but I think sometimes if you get like one of those scooters and you charge it overnight, you don't know, you know, if it could explode, especially if you keep it inside. This apartment is basically made out of heavy wood, so I don't want it to be like you know, one spark is all it takes. So that's why I think like if you charge things, it should be separate. It should be in a garage. It should be, you know, in a place not where people are sleeping. Oh, you gotta move the car on street sweeping days. Worse if your city sweeps each side. Oh, I don't know about that street sweeping thing. I think the easiest option is really to just get a just rent a parking space. Let's see.
I'm going to buy a smart car and I'm going to park it inside the store. The door of the store will fit a 2009 smart car with 2 inches to clear.
So let's see how much parking in Brooklyn is. There's a valet parking. You know, actually, I tried to call some of these places, and they don't actually allow you to, they don't allow you to actually, park a bike here. Oh, see? Its monthly rate is for cars only. Yeah. So, not good. Not good. Not paranoid at all. I'm skipping. Yeah. It's just not good. How about you know who? Your trainer, your former personal trainer. How does he handle his car? Does he have to move his car for street sweeping days? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, he doesn't know. Anyway, yeah. So whatever it is, I think it'd be really good if you can find covered parking with the charging station, and that way you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about someone vandalizing your car either.
I don't worry all the time, Erica, and that's the key difference here.
No, I just don't want it to get vandalized or anything, that's all.
Of course it's gonna get vandalized, Erica. I live in New York. Sonny's car has "fuck you, you're a cunt" written all over the side of it in scratch marks.
Yeah, but if you lease the car, right, wouldn't you be liable if it gets damaged like that?
No, you just change your credit card number.
What do you mean you just change your credit card number? They're going to keep your name on file.
Then you go to a
Your
new
name
car
is very distinctive.
Then you go to a different car company. Or you tell them, send me the collections. Gargle my boss. I don't know. Cross that bridge when you get to it. I don't live my life on this. What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that?
No, I just try to be very calculated when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Very calculated.
Yeah, like that way you know exactly, have an idea where you're going to park the car, how you are just going to park the car. Not just get the car and then say, well, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, and then you got to think about all this other stuff. So like car ownership, it's a
pain in the ass, which is why I have to ride a bike around New York. But now I want to see the rest of the country, which is going to require a car. I mean, technically I could do it on the bicycle if I didn't mind riding around in 25 degrees.
Nah, you're safer in a car, for sure.
And there are no superchargers for my... There are things I could use to actually hook up my bike to those J1772 charging stations. I just don't feel like fucking with it. But...
I feel much safer if you're in a car going across the country than you riding through storm and, windy ass weather, or your bike getting, you going over a freaking beer bottle or something, and then your bike wheel gets destroyed, and you just have to wait until someone picks you up and you're in the middle of bumfucking nowhere. Versus a car, you can carry a spare wheel on you, you know? Okay, icon.
Sonny parks in the garage that he paid $50,000 for.
Hmm?
Sonny paid $50,000, I think, for a garage in his apartment.
$50,000?
Yeah, so he can park in it.
Holy shit. Is it worth it? $50,000? I mean, like 1 year.
When
That's
you have the amount of money that Sonny does, I guess it is.
Okay.
But he's probably dating, a sugar mama. Same reason I date a sugar mama.
Oh, here you go.
My sugar mama with her popular YouTube channel.
What, my 22 subscribers?
I'll pick you that.
And 22 subscribers? Let's see.
No, they're going to destroy you. It's going to be like $700 a month.
You could find parking from West 45. That's not too far, right? Let's do this one. Book now.
I wouldn't want a parking place in New York. If anything, it would be make more sense to have one near home.
But
Manhattan is completely hollowed out. There's parking everywhere.
oh, okay, so you wouldn't get any parkings. You wouldn't drive your car to work then, correct?
No, the only time I use my car is to get out of the city. I wouldn't. There's no point in having it around Manhattan. Like I would want to ride my bike around Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, anything like that. I use my bike. The car is too slow. A car is painfully slow.
Yeah, the cars are slow, actually.
It's fucking painful how slow it is. When there's traffic up ahead, when I was doing the DMV driving test, you can't go around people. It's horrible. Because your car is this wide. My bike, I can go easy.
Yeah, you gotta follow the law when you're in a car, because also you got a license plate. Yeah, but that's part of,
Bullshit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You
I
got
get home so much faster. Like when I stop at a red light, I look to my left, nobody there. I look to my
He
right,
goes through red
nobody
lights.
there. I don't go through. I stop. I look. I treat red lights like a stop sign. I stop. I look both ways. I go. I'm not gonna stay there if there's
Yeah,
nobody
so
there.
like I said, yeah, he goes through red lights.
I'm not gonna stay there in a car. That's different. There's laws, but I'm not gonna stay there like a fucking retard when there's nobody in my left and nobody to my right going duh.
Well, I'm one of those
Ridiculous.
people that, you know, if I have a red light, like, I'm just gonna wait.
In a car, it's different because you have the capability to kill people. On a bike, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I waiting here? Now, if there's people crossing...
You have the possibility of getting killed on a bike from a car.
Yeah, but that's if someone's there. What the delivery people do is crazy. They don't look. They don't look to their left or their right, and they go through the red. That takes courage and balls that I don't have. I look. I stop. I look both ways. I go. I at least treat it like a stop sign. The Arrow 7 delivery people for DoorDash and Grubhub, they don't look left or right. They just go straight through the light and figure if a car is coming, it's their job to stop so I don't die, which is crazy.
So there's a thought. Anya said, well, why don't you just rent a car? Is it possible if you can rent a car from over here and then just drive it like 100,000 miles and then return it back?
Renting costing more than leasing, like considerably more than leasing.
But you're not paying monthly for it, correct?
You're paying for the amount of time that you want it, and for certain periods of time, it winds up being a pain in the ass.
Okay, so you rather lease it. Okay. But yeah, they said, you got mileage restrictions for your leasing.
I have to figure out how to roll back the odometer. Rich Rebuilds will help me with that. Maybe.
Roll back the odometer?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not.
It's easier on older cars than newer ones, I imagine.
Well, I don't think you can do that on the Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Especially an expensive Tesla.
Somebody probably figured that out.
Okay, well, I just wonder, I just hope that there's enough charging stations, because I don't know how far Tesla can go.
Come up with a new reason, Erica, come on.
What?
Come up with a new reason to destroy fun.
It's not me just trying to destroy fun, it's me trying to think of a plan, like a concrete plan.
You're succeeding it.
No, but seriously, you got to know where exactly you're going to park. You're going to have to, figure out if you drive it, right? Is it going to mostly just sit in the garage?
I'll find an apartment that has a parking spot. I hate this apartment anyway. It's filled with shit. It would be a good opportunity. But it'd have to be a short-term lease because it would only be something until I find a place outside of New York that I want to live. If I get a new place, then I can leave 90% of the crap that's here. Except for my BlackBerry. You can come with me, little berry. Oh, did you hear her? She meowed. She wants to go too.
Yeah. So.
BlackBerry, you want to see what a Model Y looks like tomorrow, girl? Look at her tail.
Yeah.
She meowed. Oh, that's so cute. She meowed.
Yeah. You don't think the apartment looks nicer? I've been
Filled
working.
with shit.
No, but I've been working hard at it.
I know you have, and there's still all this shit here. You're not addressing the stuff that drives me insane. You're like adding little things to the walls.
No,
and stuff.
What do you mean? I took the frames off of
My
the walls.
concern is that if you look at
All
a-
the frames were gone.
I don't care about that. My concern is when if you look at my videos from 2 or 3 years ago, this was fucking empty. And now it's filled with boxes and containers of shit and everything everywhere. And I don't even recognize my own place. It looks like I'm walking past a garbage dump. But if I move somewhere else, not only do I get a parking spot, but I get to leave all the shit behind here. And then I can start fresh in a place where my mind feels fresh. And
yeah,
happy.
so if you look at his 2013, 2017 videos of his YouTube, I'll show it to you guys.
Jim says I never heard BlackBerry meow. She's adorable.
If you guys look at his old videos, I mean like his old videos. Let me pull this up. You guys can see it.
Search for the word asshole and you'll find it. It's so beautiful. It's just like, it's clean. The floor is shining. BlackBerry? BlackBerry? Meow for Jim. Jim heard you.
Like this. You see, well, not the black and white one. I'll figure for the color one. See,
Yeah.
like this.
I miss that place. I want that place back. That was a place with a clear mind.
The secret to amazing amazing hair? Dove believes you get amazing results when you get the details right. That's why new Dove Hair Therapy range has selected ingredients so potent they instantly nourish damaged hair at a cellular level. 100% smoother hair after first use.
Get non-drowsy relief
2 ads?
from over 200 indoor
Yeah.
and
Jesus Christ.
outdoor allergens.
I guess this is how I'm going to afford the parking space.
Hi. Today
That's actually a bad example because I have
This
some
is-
extra crap that I got rid of
This
recently.
is a bad example, okay.
Because there's too much stuff there.
There's
Like,
too
just-
much.
Can you show them on the camera like what this table looks like?
Huh?
Like,
Yeah, but
you,
I
you
mean-
couldn't physically put a bowl down on this table because of all of the shit that's here and all this stuff. If I move, it stays here, and then I won't ask for my deposit back. My landlord can
This
take
is
all this
like-
shit and throw it away.
This is like 50% snacks, though.
All of this is junk. Like you
Yeah,
couldn't
like, I
physically
just-
put a bowl down on this table.
Like, I
this,
just-
this.
Yeah, like I just bought my food.
It's all crap. It's just piles and piles of random crap everywhere.
Anyway.
My ad blocker isn't working.
Here you go. Is this good? Is that good?
Yeah. Close. Yeah. but
Close.
look, it's fucking clean. It's like there's just.
I don't know. It looks like.
When I walk in the door now, my blood pressure goes up looking at all this shit. But if I move somewhere else, it won't, because it'll be empty. But if I find... Marty was telling me about places that have parking spaces available, and he linked me to one that was fairly cheap, because they lowered their price a lot because of the corona. I wanted to go check it out. Because they give you a free parking spot, and the parking spot has a place where you can charge a Tesla.
Then go check it out.
My day is complete, a blackberry meow.
I don't know. It's like, I think this looks empty. This looks like you're moving out or you just moved in.
Just give them...
But it's not like, it doesn't have any like decorations. And I guess like for me, like the way I see things is like, you gotta have like pops of color here
Give
and
them
there.
a tour. Turn
Huh?
it OBS to the webcam and just turn the camera around and just give them a tour. Ask people what they think.
Huh?
Ask people what they think. Show them everything.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Exactly. You wouldn't want to.
Huh? No, because I mean, like, the thing is like, there's a difference in just, like, me, like,
If there's-
having things out, because it's like I just was running the dishwasher.
You have things out
and I'm
all the
so-
time of every day. And if they saw it, they would say the exact same thing I did. Throw all this shit out. But I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I find a place with a parking spot, and I get a place that's not filled with crap anymore. Maybe I leave Mr. Clinton here if he tries to scratch me. Clinton, why are you meowing at me?
But yeah. Anyway. I guess it's like we have 2 different styles when it comes down to it. And my style is like just making sure everything looks nice. And like I just want to add in color for things. And it's just like see, like the couch is not there. And a lot it's just really table and chair and just bare stuff. And I guess for me it's like when I think about things, it's like a thing, a place that would be lived in. And that's where it differs. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it just... Yeah. Anyway. It just, there is none.
There is, and I've talked to you about it for 8 months. And you don't care.
Huh?
There isn't. I told you what it was.
Yeah,
for
but
8 months.
I've been working on things. What do you mean? No, I haven't.
All this stuff is still there.
Do you
Boxes
not
of
see?
boxes, no.
Huh?
Boxes of junk are still there. There's boxes that I trip over of junk. It's all still there. And you won't let me pay to get rid of it. I can't pay to get rid of it with my own money.
But it's not even that much stuff. I don't think it's that much stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. And just, yeah. Like, I guess my thought is that if I brightened it up and I added more greenery and stuff like that, it would be nicer. But I was wrong. Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.